for me? Oh, please. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. You in the number one place to be. Everybody, boys and girls, you about to kick it with Key. I'm your number one hustler with the muscles like me. Hey, let's get it done. Kick it with Key. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for your support on the very first video and the beginning of this channel. I really appreciate it. So let's get to it. I'm Nikia Peterkin. I didn't have to say my last name. Was that necessary? Not starting over. I'm Nikia, but some people call me Kia, hence kicking it with Key. This is your granddaddy. Sorry, if you know the reference, you know it. Anywho, yeah, so today in New York City, it is cold, wet, rainy. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting outside. And you know no one ever comes down my street. All of a sudden I do a video now, people want to honk their horns. Really? Yeah, anywho, so like I was saying, today is absolutely disgusting outside. And you know the thing that really gets me to my core about when it rains in New York City is that people, and if you know, you know, like, people lose every single last bit of direction that they have. They lose it. They simply do not know how to navigate the streets and hold an umbrella in their hands. It's impossible. And it blows my mind every single time that it rains in the city because, like, if you know New York City, you know that the streets are normally very thick with people all the time. So, like, you're normally already bumping into people and people getting in your way and you bumping them back like, yo, I got to go somewhere too. I'm not really pressed about you. But when it rains, the people who are not fancy enough to get a cab, we walk the streets with our umbrellas, with our hoodies, with whatever. But mostly an umbrella because you still got to look presentable, you know, wherever you're going if you don't got a raincoat or whatever. So walking through the streets, and for some reason people pick up that umbrella and it's like they're children all over again. They're wandering the streets. They don't know how to turn corners. They don't know how to look across the street. They don't realize that there is someone standing right next to them who's also walking in the same direction as they are. So maybe they shouldn't just swing their umbrella down and pass them on the side. It blows my mind. And I know I'm not the only one who experiences this. I know it, but I was like, you know what? I gotta speak on this. I was walking today on my way back home, and I was like, okay, Nikia, you have on a hoodie, so let's not open your umbrella. Like, I didn't want my hoodie to get soaked, but I was like, you know what? It's raining just lightly enough that I should be all right. And I didn't open up my umbrella, and I was very glad I didn't do that because people, like I said, were doing the extra most in these streets today with umbrellas. And I was having multiple thoughts. Like, somebody walked past me. There was this guy. He had one of those huge umbrellas, you know, one of those beautiful ones that cost you probably like $25. But you, like, when you're young like me, you probably think like, you know, I get away with the cheap $10 one until it falls apart and the next time it rains, and now I'll just buy another one. He didn't have one of those. He had one of those bomb umbrellas, and he was maybe like, I don't know, maybe like a foot, 2 to 2 feet taller than me. He was tall. He was a tall guy. So I'm guessing he just assumed that he could kind of like hoist his umbrella over my head as I was walking so he could like kind of get past me. See, this is something people can gauge better when the rain doesn't distort their brains, apparently. You can tell how close you are to actual people, right? Because most people hold their umbrellas so low that they literally can't see. They can only see the ground. I don't know why it never occurs to them that that's a bad idea in New York City. There are too many people on the street for you to only be looking at your feet. Anyway, so this man must have thought he had put it high enough. He did not. He did not. And if I wasn't wearing my hoodie, this eye would be gone. This one right here. And this is my good one. I could have lost my good eye today. I could have lost my good eye. It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. So he was walking past me with his beautiful $25 to $30 umbrella. See, you might be thinking, why did she pause like that? Because now I'm thinking to myself, those umbrellas must cost more than that. They look so heavy duty. Like, I digress. So, he's walking past me with this umbrella. And I'm walking and I see him turn, like, come right around on the side of me. And second, I see his umbrella. And his umbrella goes, whoop. This is my face. This is the umbrella. I'll get closer and do it in slow motion for you. And that was my reaction as I looked back at him like, dude, how you all the way up there, your umbrella all the way back there, and I'm right here getting assaulted by your umbrella? Didn't it come with you? Isn't it attached with you? That's your buddy. Oh my goodness. He detached himself from his buddy umbrella, and the umbrella assaulted me. And this is all the man did. He just looked back at me and was like, saw. Literally, a saw. Saw. That's what I heard. Like he was going to say sorry, but then he just figured, what the heck? We all have umbrellas. What's the problem? It trips me out. And then there are those people who stand on the edge of the curb, right? And you know how in New York City, like, if you're brave enough, you cross the street when you see, even if the cars have the right of way, if the car is not moving or if a car is about to turn, they turning wide enough and you can go with, another car, so you move, right? You can normally see those kind of things, even when the streets are like packed with people. Because even when they're packed with people, you figure if a good 5 people go, you still got enough time to get on it and lump yourself in that 5, and cross the street, right? When it rains, the visibility goes down to 0. And so does, not completely 0, 90% of common sense goes with that visibility. It's gone. Because people will stand right there on the edge of that curb where you normally are able to see whether or not a car is coming and put their umbrella right up. So not only can you not see past the human being, there's a huge hood over them. You can't see if you can cross the street or not. And people aren't paying attention whether or not it's time for them to cross the street. So if you're only looking in that direction trying to figure out what's happening, you will miss your time crossing the street because these people don't know how to move with an umbrella in their hand. And I thought to myself, you know what, Kia, calm down. Calm down. Think about this. Haven't you ever had an issue with an umbrella? Haven't you ever not really paid attention in the streets when, the rain and the cold, it just distorts your thoughts, right? You've ever felt that, Nakia? No. Because I am too alert on the streets of New York City for that kind of foolery. I need to know what's going on at all times. So no, having an umbrella in my hand does not replace my common sense. And I'm telling y'all, people are out here blowing minds. Or when and this happened to me twice today, 2 different people, once on the train and once in the audition room, because I had some auditions this morning, had their extremely wet umbrellas. They walked right by me, close enough for them to get all of that rain on me, and just looked back and kept moving. And then the guy on the train who did it to me was going to sit next to me, but I looked up at him like, yo, what's wrong with you? Don't you see somebody sitting here? Why would you walk that close to me? And the train wasn't crowded enough. It's different when the train is crowded and you're like, you got to get up on people and then, your umbrella's wet. That's a whole different story. It was too much space on that train for him to even had touched me with his rain-filled umbrella. Yet he did. And he didn't even apologize. And I was like, I've gotten used to that. People brush by and do whatever in New York City. People don't really care, But I'm that kind of person who's just like, common sense. Common sense. If you acknowledge at the same time that I acknowledge that something that's happened between the two of us that normally wouldn't happen, like, I don't know, me not paying attention to my personal belongings and getting them all over you, we'd say something. Even if it's a, my bad. Oh, even if it's a look like, you know, that like, is she going to be mad at me? Is she one of these people who likes to start fights for no reason? Like, let's do the eyes, you know? Like, no, nothing. The rain. It's something about it. And especially in New York City, it takes people to a place that is unpleasant to be around. Just wet. Well, that's all I have for you all today. Thank you for sharing in my rain story, my rain thoughts, my rain struggles. And like, I could be wrong about people losing their common sense when the rain comes, but I'm not. You know, so like, tis what tis. All right. Till next time. Bye now.